Oh, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Never Fail, and I'm bringing you some more COD Ghost commentary, playing Domination on, believe this, I can't even remember the name of this map, damn. It's actually one of my preferred maps, too. Pretty sad. But anywho, this is, excuse me, question and answers part 1. Thank you for leaving your questions at the bottom of the old comment section there on the last video, and yeah. We're going to jump right into it. Get destroyed. First question comes from Craig Wood. It says, do you agree with trailer re-uploading? Oh, no. Trailer re-uploading, in my opinion, is strictly something somebody does as a money grab if they're already partnered, or something they do to try to gain views and get subs off of somebody else's work. Outside of doing the commentary, you had no actual input into the actual video, and that kind of pisses me off. You know, they play it off as a ruse that, oh, I just want my subs to get the, yeah. If your subs are really hardcore about it, I'm pretty sure they already watching it. So yeah, trailer re-uploads pretty much garbage. Really would like to see those stop. Serve no purpose other than to gain views and manipulate the old system here. We're going to fire a whole lot of bullets and not kill jack diddly shit. Craig Wood also asked, what do you do as a job? There's a little more detail in a video titled When the Fire Starts to Die. Go into some pretty big time detail on it, but short answer, I work in logistics. I'm a material control specialist basically in logistics for BMW manufacturing. Pretty much I monitor parts flow, inventory management, parts flow to make sure that our assembly line production associates do not run out of material to make the vehicles with. I actually really do enjoy it. Really do. And last question from Craig Wood here is, do you think gaming has an age limit? No. In my opinion, gaming is no different than any other hobby such as fishing or hunting or anything like that. As long as you're not neglecting your family, you know, failing to handle your business as a man, woman, whatever, then no, I do not feel that gaming has an age limit. Like I said, it's just another hobby. Instead of going out fishing, you're playing a video game. Not a big deal in my opinion. Some people want to make it out to be, to try to make themselves seem more mature. You're really not. I mean, seriously, they're not. So yeah, don't let anybody tell you that. They're full of shit. They're just trying to make you feel bad. Trying to make them cells feel a little more mature. Probably some insecure little bitch, to be honest. All right, on to the next question. 5434644 ask, other than FPS, what kind of games do you play? For the most part, it is strictly FPS. I played Warhawk on PS3 a lot, which is a third-person shooter, but it's still it's a military-style shooter. But it is third person instead of first person. Probably my favorite multiplayer game actually of all time. And I spent a whole lot of time on that game. It took forever to rank up, about 1,100 hours or so to reach max rank. So yeah, I did that. Other than that, I'm a huge fan of the God of War series. God of War 1, 2, 3, Ascension. Both of them off the PSP, Chains of Olympus, and fuck, I can't remember what the other one was called. It's been a while since I played it. Ghost of Sparta, there we go. Loved all those. God of War 2 by far my favorite out of the series. But I loved all those, pretty much equally for the most part. Felt God of War 3 and Ascension kind of lagged behind God of War 1 and 2. But hey, still a great series. And currently, the Batman Arkham series, Arkham Origin or Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins, and Arkham City. Loved all three of those games. Have played through, beaten all of those. Going back through some of them now on hard mode, trying to find all the Riddler trophies and stuff. But yeah, those are probably my favorite games, really. Other than that, it's first-person shooters. Don't play too many different games. I don't diversify. All right, on to the next one. And I just meant to say this at the start of the commentary. If I say any of your names wrong, I'm very sorry. Very sorry. Anthony Jones asks, what inspired you to start commentary? This question was also asked by Stancil Stancil Boys 1, I believe is how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But what inspired you to start doing commentary? And this is actually a pretty quick answer. When I started playing Black Ops 1, I started watching YouTube videos. I came across Excalibur videos. Loved the videos. It looked like it was a lot of fun to do, and I started doing them. I mean, that's really all it was. It looked like it would be a lot of fun to make videos, so I started making them. Really nothing more to it than that. Anthony Jones also asked, would you consider doing live comms with followers? Absolutely. Sure would. Have no problem doing that. Biggest thing that would come in there is I do have a lot of friends that are off at the same times I'm off, so a lot of times I'm playing with quite a few of my friends, so may not have room for followers very often, but when I do, yes, I have absolutely no problem playing with followers, and I will do live commentaries with followers. I've done a couple of pubs with a sub gameplays. Generally speaking, it's not live commentary on those because those were being played in the morning time when everybody in my house is just starting to wake up, and live commentary is kind of hard to do when other people in the house are being out and about and being rambunctious and stuff, especially with a 3-year-old. Alright, Stancil Boys ask, in my opinion, what makes a great YouTuber, and along with what inspired me to make videos. So we already answered the inspired me part, but what makes a great YouTuber in my opinion? Really a great YouTuber is anybody who can identify a target audience that he wants and then adjust his style to match the target audience. I mean, like T Martin, not really my cup of tea. White Boy 7th Street, not really my cup of tea, but I would consider them great YouTubers because they know how to play the system. They know how they have identified a target audience, and they pretty much have their thumb on the pulse of their audience. So anybody, can do that, I would consider a great YouTuber. And then pretty much anybody that can do that, yeah. I mean, if you know the target audience that you want and you know how to attract them to your videos, I would consider you a great YouTuber. So yeah, all it just depends on what type of audience you're trying to get. And I wouldn't consider myself a great YouTuber yet. I think I'm getting better. Definitely think I've improved drastically, but I wouldn't consider myself great just yet. Alright, on to the next question. High Peak Action asks, are you getting a next-gen console? Yes, I am. I actually bought a PS4 not too long ago. So yes, sir, I do have me a PS4. Plan on buying some more games for it. I did do the Call of Duty Ghost on it, but other than that, I hadn't bought any more games yet. Waiting for some more friends to get over onto the PS4 with me. Alright, Giovanni Cruz asks, what is your favorite Call of Duty and why? My favorite Call of Duty is Black Ops 1. And two reasons for that. One, it was my first Call of Duty that I really actually got into, so it's kind of my first love as far as Call of Duty goes. And number two, I think Black Ops 1 had the best maps in the series, personally, from my experience. For my playstyle and everything, I think the game it absolutely fit my playstyle better than any other. And had the best maps. Hands down the best maps, in my opinion. So that's probably the main reason I would say Black Ops 1 is my favorite. I'm actually having a lot of fun with COD Ghost, I'm not going to lie. And it's creeping up that list. But Black Ops 1, definitely my favorite. Mainly because of the maps. Epsorks, I think that's how it's pronounced, asks, what year and model BMW do you drive? I actually drive a 2005 Lincoln Aviator. Bought an Aviator in the event that my wife had to drive at any point in time because she's not too good at driving the bigger SUVs. And plus it does save on gas. My wife actually drives the BMW. And we currently have a BMW X1. Funny story with that, I actually got to get it repaired because I was half asleep backing out the driveway in my Lincoln the other night. Not normal, my wife's not normally home before I leave to go to work. She was home this time, forgot the car was behind me and backed right into it. Oh, yes, I did that. Please have a good, strong laugh in my expense on that one. Definitely worth it. Demi Do asks, how did you get into the car industry? The car industry, in all honesty, and this is going to sound funny and fucked up, but I was miserable at my current place of employment. I was 22 years old, absolutely miserable, just could not get along with the management anymore at my current place of employment. So I was looking for a way out, and I didn't want to take a pay cut, obviously. I was making $13 an hour at the time, and MAU, which is the temp agency for BMW, was hiring, and I applied to MAU, got the job, went through all the steps, thought I was going to be in assembly actually, but went through all the steps, and I'm sitting in the classroom and raised my hand as they're calling off jobs, and they didn't call off what the jobs were. They just said, hey, you're going to start on A shift tomorrow. You'll work 2 weeks on A shift training, and then you'll go to night shift. I'm the only person in the class raised my hand. Lo and behold, I get put in logistics. A year later, I'm a full-time BMW associate. Far as having a passion for cars, no, I do not. I don't really care to work on cars. I'm not really a big car type of person. Really, for me, it was just getting the fuck out of my old job, and it was the opportunity to get hired on a BMW, which has pretty good benefits and damn good pay for our area. So it was more of a money thing at the time and a benefits thing. But got there, got put in logistics, got a feel for what I was doing in logistics, and actually thoroughly enjoyed the job. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how I ended up in the position I'm in. Just needed some kind of escape from my current position or my current job. This was the escape, and it actually turned out to be something I very, very thoroughly enjoyed, and it worked out very well for me, which makes me extremely happy. There was one more question in the comment sections that was actually from Frito, asking what my most pride-filled or biggest accomplishment I feel I've had in my life. I do plan on answering that, but that's going to be a standalone video because there's some background to my life that I'm going to have to explain to make it make sense why I feel what I feel is my biggest accomplishment. What I'm most proud of. But we're at the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope I gave some satisfactory answers to everyone's questions. I hope I didn't butcher anybody's YouTube name too badly and all that good stuff. If you have any questions I didn't answer in this video, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will try to answer them in another video. If we don't get too many questions, then we won't do any more.